2012. And then for 2013, we're also asking, I guess we would have to come next, yeah, 2012 for 2013. So, and then as I stressed, we're also trying to work the partners because, as you said, Hubbard County recognizes that if zebra mussels get into a lake, then the rest of the lakes are even more at risk. And Long Lake is really at risk even more than any of the others. Yes?
I spoke with quite a few people over the past few weeks here. One of them is Wendy Crowell down at St. Paul at the DNR. She heads up the invasive species.
Yeah.
And then there was another one, Chris Dressel down in St. Paul that I spoke with. They both had some information for me, and then they forwarded me to Mark Sumner up in Park Rapids here with the soil and water.
Yeah.
And then after him, he forwarded me to Pam over at the county auditor's office. One of the things that I heard pretty much straight across the board from everyone is a lake improvement district. And I'm just wondering, has there been any, I understand that there has been some things put underway and they're trying to get a few things rolling there.
Right, and I think that, don't we have that on this list? The one that Dave talked to you about? Let's see. I was thinking, as part of that local government unit to increase the inspections at numerous county lakes. So are you thinking it's sort of something a little bit different than that? I know they're working on a number of things, and Jeff, our
first of all, one thing that I heard from Wendy down in St. Paul is she herself said that what their primary focus is in their grants and their funding is for lakes that already have an infestation. Now, I'm not saying that that's right or wrong or otherwise. I'm just telling you what she's telling me. Mm-hmm. And then we did get a summary report. I don't have that here, but I'm just being the devil's advocate here for the township. What's in the best interest of the township?
Right. The best
and last year, there was less than, I believe, one boat an hour, or one boat.
Yeah, not even one boat an hour.
Inspected over the period of time.
But that was because the busy month, they weren't able to be there.
Yeah, well, it's a state.
That was the whole July. So.
Anyways, the concern that she has is that this should be handled through a lake district, an organization of that.
Well, we'll certainly bring that to the team that's working with the county. But as we know, the reason that we envision even more partners as every year goes by is that this is bigger than just us. But we can't just stop and say, well, we're not going to do anything. We have to try to do what we can. And we know that as people understand the problem better, they will come on board. We probably need, what you're talking about.
What she told me is that from what she sees, it looks like Long Lake Association did not get a grant this year. It's going to be, the grant is going to soil and water. So that's why she forwarded me to Mark.
Well, we don't know that. We applied for it, but they don't tell
She said that nothing's finalized yet, but from what she can
that.
see, until the finalizations are done, that's what she sees as the money's going to soil and water. I talked to Mark about it, and he said, you know what, you really need to talk to Pam. Pam's been in contact with Bob Burdall.
Yeah, Bob.
Okay. They've had quite a few correspondence in regards to this lake improvement district. And it sounds like from Pam herself, and this is even today the conversation with her, she said, knowing the structure of the township and the population on the lake and the population of your township and the registered voters that are on the lake, she herself, and you can call her tomorrow if you want, she said, I truly don't think that this is in the better interest of the township for you to be donating to.
Well, we can disagree with Pam, and we can bring a motion to Pam.
Nobody disagrees with Pam.
So did Pam give an idea of where or who should pay for the inspectors then?
This is going to be part of this lake improvement district, I guess. And
when's that going to happen?
Yeah,
I don't know.
We need something for
I didn't get a chance to talk to Bob Burdall at all, so I have no and that would have to go to a public vote too on that.
Yeah, so it's nothing that's going to happen tomorrow, but we have to work together to keep protecting our asset until such time that we have broader partners. And I think that's really important. I'm glad that you called all those people because, you're getting even more educated. So, and if we don't get the grant, then we'll work through the Soil and Water Conservation District. And we would utilize the funds that we're asking with that group. So we would still need to have funds to pay for the inspectors, whether they come from Soil and Water Conservation or whether they come from the DNR.
Does your group, Lakes Area Association, have insurance?
I didn't hear the question.
Does your group, Lake Areas Association, along with
We don't hire the people.
Huh?
We aren't hiring the people. We're doing it through grants.
Yeah, so we have to, legally, we cannot give you money. We can give it to fisheries.
Well, we could get insurance through our foundation,
We have a 501c3 corporation.
just like that other gentleman that presented.
Yeah. And the DNR is the one that contracts with the interns. They pay them $12 an hour, by the way. We see a report weekly
So you're
on
a
what they are.
nonprofit organization.
We are a nonprofit organization.
If the township, according to what, if we were to, we'd have to contract with you, and then we would be liable, so you would have to have insurance.
The DNR is the one that carries the insurance. Before a volunteer can even go down, they have to go through the DNR screening process so they can be covered by the DNR. We were not even allowed to be anywhere near that.
Contracted with you. I
So
mean,
basically,
literally
we have to
have
donate money to fisheries or soil and water for this.
Well,
Legally,
we're
we
giving
have-
the money to the DNR.
Can you get a letter stating that you were covered by?
Sure, or you can give the check directly to the DNR if you want to.
Yeah.